oh, you use your daughter to get to Jeremiah.
Yeah, sure.
She was asked about having 2 babies, like literally, not even asked. She kept being told over and over that she had 2 babies and asked what she did with them. And she like literally getting pounded with questions about her second baby, whether she slept between the 2 babies being born, whether she had them both. And she just kept, and I read the transcripts and the person interviewing her asking questions is like, literally like, so you had 2 babies? And she's like, nope. He goes, so did you take a nap between having 2? And she goes, I only had 1. So did you have them one right after the other? I only had 1. It's just like that over and over where he's just like pounding her with questions about 2 babies. And all she keeps saying is, I only had 1. I didn't have 2 babies.
This poor woman too, like just lost a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I can't even imagine being in that position where you're like, nope, just 1.
Right.
And I literally just lost a child. So thanks.
Yeah. And, you know, whether it was stillborn or died shortly after, she obviously did not make the best choice, but.
No, but that doesn't mean that she's a murderer.
Right. So she just keeps saying she had 1 baby. She's asked why she let intimacy happen between herself and a married man. She's 100% blamed for the affair and saying, why did you let intimacy happen with a married man? Yep.
This is the 80s, which of course are different than now, but far enough along to Justice Lynch, I'm not happy with you.
She's asked how long she waits before getting intimate when dating.
None of your business.
How long it takes her to fall in love when she's dating.
None of your business.
She's even told, so in one part, she talks about how, like, you know, she's not seeing Jeremiah anymore, but at one point she believed they could live happily ever after. She's literally told that her idea of living happily ever after is a fairy tale and told she's just living in a fairy tale land. Yep. She's asked how many men she's dated.
None of your business.
She's told during questioning that lies come easy to her.
Your mom comes easy to me.
In total, the tribunal lasted 6 months.
Wow.
Public opinion is mostly on the Hayes side, and protesters actually gather outside the tribunal, and they bring up a lot of issues of how, or the way that unmarried women, especially unmarried mothers, are treated in Ireland at this time. Eventually, Joanne is cleared, and the 4 Gardaí involved are demoted to desk duty. That's all that fucking happens.
Jeez.
Okay. Joanne eventually co-writes a book called My Story with John Barrett, but she was sued. Her and John were sued by the Gardaí for like slander or whatever because they talked about it. And the fucking Gardaí won, and they won a settlement of 127,000 euros.
Wow, but she didn't get arrested, right?
Well, she got arrested, had a trial.
Well, yeah, but she didn't get like convicted.
No, so the first judge. So it's not total like wrongful conviction, but it is like what they just put her and I still have a little bit more to say, but because of this, they're not focused on like
the real killer and the real mom.
And spoiler, they never find Baby John's killer, and I think it's because they fucking focused on her and wasted their goddamn time.
I wonder too. I mean, obviously, you have more to the story, but I wonder if like a woman was kidnapped and she hasn't been found, and the baby was killed too, and that's why they can't find a woman who was pregnant recently because it was a missing person or something like that.
But it's like, sure, they exhausted their resources in that little town, but this baby came in from the ocean. Like,
yeah, that's true too.
That means he washed up in your little town, not that he originated from that. Or that clearly he didn't originate there.
Yeah, or that someone brought him there.
Right.
Yeah.
But like if he washed in from the ocean, he clearly didn't originate there, you motherfuckers.
Yes, he did.
Baby John was buried at the local Holy Cross Cemetery. And like I said, his parents and killer never found. I think it's because they wasted their fucking time on Joanne. In 2004, when DNA was more whatever, more rampant, I don't fucking know. Joanne offered to take a DNA test to prove she was not Baby John's mother. And the Gardaí were literally like, yeah, fucking take the test. It'll prove you are his mom. Like, come at me, bro.
All right.
So finally in 2008, they do a DNA test. She's not the mother. So it's finally then in 2008, like what, 84, 94, 04, fucking like 14 years later, whatever the math is, the Gardaí are like, oh shit, we're sorry. And they issue her an apology.
Can I get my money back?
In 2018, so recently, a new investigation is launched into John's death, but still no leads because they wasted their fucking time on Joanne.
Yeah, because that was forever ago.
And in 2019, Joanne and her family filed a wrongful accusation suit against Kerry. But that was the only update I found. So I couldn't find anything past that. But finally she's like, fuck you guys. I want your money now. I'm also torn because then I'm like, you kind of forget about her baby who did die. And I don't think she killed her baby. I don't think she handled it well. But
it doesn't sound like she killed that baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also am like, what? Like, I don't know. This case is just insane. I can't even believe this happened.
No. I mean, I can and I can't. But can you believe that 84 is almost 40 years ago? So that makes me feel bad.
I wish it was longer ago because then this wouldn't, you know what I mean?
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the worst part, the whole thing's horrifying, but clearly they focused, it's one of those cases where they find someone who clearly didn't do it, but they're trying to change, like, quote unquote, change the evidence to fit their theory to the point where they're like, the blood types don't match. Well, because she got knocked up by 2 men. Like, they're just throwing things out there. Or like, your blood type changes from decomp, which, like, back then you could throw out wild theories because we didn't really know what happened with decomp. Or
so you couldn't prove it or not prove it.
But it's also fucking 84. Why would you think blood type changes when you die? Like, science is real, people.
Not everyone thinks so.
I don't know. I don't know. When I came across this case, I was just like, what? What? Like, all night. It's just, I thought it was insane.
Yeah, that was really fascinating. I've never heard that one before. I feel like sometimes baby and small children cases are common, but I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you noticed we like to do stories you haven't heard of before? That's our shtick.
We like to do stories we haven't heard of, and we hope you also haven't heard of them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that was good.
Thanks.
Man,
I worked hard on it.
Yeah, those Irish ones were fun. And we did that because of our upcoming trip, but also because St. Patrick's Day is just about here when this comes out.
Oh, I thought it was just because of our trip.
Nope, look at the calendars. It's Irish Day.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too, and I'm mad because my sister found a 4-leaf clover, and I've been looking for one my whole life, and she found one.
I want a new tattoo.
All right, what do you want?
I want a sunflower on my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
And was it a peony, whatever that flower was that I showed you?
Yes.
And I want a lion on my thigh.
Do you?
Yeah, why are you seducing me because I want a lion thigh tattoo? I'm not lying.
Oh, cute. I just want some random stuff.
Sarah wants, tell them about your teeth.
I want tattoos of teeth on my wrists. I think it's funny.
She wants a molar on each, so 4. So one on each corner of her
I'm
wrists.
okay if like one's a canine or something. So you get the idea that they're all teeth.
I'm okay if one's a canine. Only 3 have to be molars.
I don't know. I think it's funny. I like it. It just works for me.
I shouldn't judge. I have a fucking alien tattoo. So do you.
So I
also have a T-Rex skull.
That's true. I'd also love to get a tattoo of like something my grandma drew. I have a lot of her old sketches. So it'd be fun to bring a drawing in and get that.
I wanted a tattoo of something Sarah drew, but it turns out she doesn't care enough to draw me something.
I haven't done it yet. I know.
I'm just kidding. Sarah works hard in her personal life, in her professional life, and on this podcast, which is personal and
professional. Caitlin works hard too, but I haven't asked her to draw me anything yet. I should ask you to draw me something.
I can barely draw a stick figure.
I mean,
you want to get a do you want to get a tattoo of a stick figure that I draw?
What are you, my child? Like, I feel like people do that with their 6-year-olds. Maybe.
Seriously, I'll draw you a stick figure and go get it tomorrow.
Maybe. I don't know about tomorrow, but you would have draw me a few things and maybe I'll pick one.
I can't draw anything, but I could draw the outline of my hand if I trace it.
Yeah, I'm going to get just the outline of your hand on my body.
On your butt cheek.
Why? When it's already there.
Evan doesn't know yet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Evan.
Yesterday we went to happy hour and discussed what we would and would not shit our pants for.
Yeah, but Caitlin, oh my God. We were talking about people.
Tell them how it started, or don't if we're not allowed to.
So, no, I was saying that Evan has seen people poop their pants in races before, okay? And that I was like, ew, is that gross to see? And he was like, no, it's kind of amazing because you know that they worked really hard. And I was like, okay, that's
that's what it says.
Well, that's a really sweet way. That's like very sweet of you to think. But then Caitlin was like, there was like a table of old women behind us. And Caitlin yells,
oh, I'll demonstrate. I don't care enough about a race to shit my pants. I'm not pooping my pants for a run. And there was a table behind us who heard, and Sarah saw their face.
They just kind of like looked around like, We're gonna pretend that didn't happen and enjoy our older ladies happy hour.
Yeah. But then Sarah and I just keep talking about, like, is there anything we care about enough to poop our pants for? Because we don't want to stop doing it. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. No. I'm going to pause it.
I'll poop right now. Oh my God. Totally kidding.
I'll poop right now. I did not. I'll pause this fucking podcast to go poop.
We believe you, Caitlin.
I don't even know where to go from here. Can I tell my joke now?
Yes.
Okay. So I got fired from my job because I kept asking my customers if they would prefer smoking or non-smoking.
Yeah.
Apparently the correct terms are cremation or burial.
Also, smoking and non-smoking is like such a 90s joke. Like people are like, what?
I wasn't sure if that was too fucked up of a joke.
No, I like it. What's Irish and usually comes out during March when it's like heating up? Patio furniture. Patio
Jesus.
furniture.
That sounds like a joke that fucking Frank or Charlie would tell on It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen that, so I must be a genius.
I'm so disappointed that you don't watch It's Always Sunny.
I don't like Schitt's Creek.
I also couldn't get into Schitt's Creek. And we just lost 35 followers.
I mean, have fun up Shit Creek. Like, I don't know.
Christy's yelling at us right now.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Christy with the twins.
I value people who like it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, Christy, we value you.
Yeah.
And everyone keeps telling me, like, oh, you got to get past like 4 episodes and then it gets better. I don't have 4 fucking hours to waste on a show that's not good until episode 5. I'm sorry. I just don't.
And okay, if
I'm going to get in trouble for this.
You know what? No.
I'm going to get yelled at by Christy.
I have a solution. If 2 of you, we only need 2. It's not very many of you. If 2 of you are willing to say you'd shit your pants for Schitt's Creek, we will watch till episode 5 and we will let you know what we thought. Christy,
you have to prove it.
You have to prove it. Christy,
you have
we
to
know.
Actually shit your pants while watching Schitt's Creek. And send us.
Do not prove that. No.
Send us a photo.
No. Send it to Caitlin.
No. Do you ever put on like pajama pants or sweatpants or
and
like a
shit
romper?
Your pants? No.
Listen, where you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, like they're baggy in the wrong place, and you're like, it kind of looks like I shit my pants.
Yes.
I don't want to see a picture of your poop. I want to see a picture of where I can tell that you pooped your pants.
We don't want you to wear.
I changed my mind. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of I changed my mind. The guy at the desk with the sign changed my mind.
I didn't want you to poop your pants while you watched it. I wanted you to let us know if you would poop your pants. You love it so much.
Yeah, but Christy's just going to get her and a friend to be like, yeah, we'd poop our pants.
No, you know what she's going to do? She's going to have her twins watch it, change their diapers. Be like, they poop their pants while they watch it.
I bet she was thinking that in her head.
Yeah,
I
called you out.
You said it.
Yeah,
Christy,
got him.
People under the age of 17 don't count. You must be an adult to participate in this.
Yes, you must be. You must be 18 years or older to participate in our Shit Your Pants challenge.
There is
no, so much no.
This might be the best conversation we've ever goddamn haved.
God.
This is the best talk we've ever had.
My darlings.
I can't. I'm gonna die. This has been fun.
All right.
This is the end of our career as podcasters as we know it.
Oh, God.
How many of you are grossed out right now? I hope some of you are laughing.
Maybe we got rid of the ones we didn't need. We're almost to 2,000 followers on Instagram. That doesn't sound like a lot, maybe, but we're really excited about it.
I don't even know 2,000 people.
I know. It's very exciting. We're going to do another giveaway. Actually, it already is up. And when you listen to this, actually, what day does this come out? Keep an eye out. Go to our Instagram because there's a giveaway like happening like sooner now or whatever.
Or it already happened and we're lying, and that's
it is what it is. But we'll
have
luminol,
more, y'all.
What'd you expect? We're gonna have more stuff. Some people have been asking about merch. Some people have been asking about bonus episodes because we're like talking about some ideas on celebrating. But yeah, just keep an eye out at luminolpod on Instagram. We're having a lot of people join Patreon. It's really fun. Patreon.com/luminolpod. If you go to our link in profile on Instagram, you will find that. So that's an awesome way to keep in touch with us.
Patrons, let us know what you want to hear. If there are cases you want us to look at, fucking tell us, and we will.
Megan keeps telling us the Bermuda Triangle. That's on our list.
Megan's extra special because she was on an episode.
Yes.
My sister's going to be on an episode soon.
I forgot about that.
In
April.
Yeah.
Yep.
April.
I'm excited.
Madeline. I told her she has to be